Welcome to Wednesday, and yes, it's still us.
It's still us, Rob. Hey, very nice tie you've got on there.
Thank you. Yes, several people have thought it was the Christchurch City Council, but it's not. And I'm not going to tell you what it is, actually. Well, not yet, anyway. I may tell you that. I've got to keep an eye on time.
You do.
Yep.
Keep an eye on it, definitely.
Now, you have got a very serious thing that you're doing.
We have. You know, we produce timepieces.
We do, yep.
And we sell them in New Zealand and Australia. Well, we produced a watch for the Breast Cancer Foundation for New Zealand, and we made a pink nurse's watch for them. And these get sold for the next 12 months through New Zealand, through jewellers and our stores and online. And our company will raise $10,000 for the New Zealand Breast Cancer Foundation.
I applaud you.
It's pretty cool.
You do, because that's a brilliant cause. These, I would imagine, will become a fashion statement. You don't have to be a nurse to wear one.
Oh, you preferably. I don't think you'd look too good on it.
No, I wouldn't. Pink doesn't suit me.
But they've got the pink ribbon on the dial, and they come gift box with the Breast Cancer Foundation logo, and they are $40 retail, which is a good buy price. $5 of that goes to the breast cancer.
Yeah, no, see, I'm thinking of a lot of teenagers and younger people who will just wear them because they want to wear them and donate to the breast cancer.
There's 38,000 registered nurses in New Zealand.
Well,
it's the odd one, isn't it?
Is it really?
Yeah, it's incredible. Yeah,
so if each one of those buys one of those,
the Breast Cancer Foundation would get
lots.
Yeah, 150 grand probably.
Well, I don't think you would mind.
No, I wouldn't mind. I'd love it too. So it's a good cause. It's a nice product. It's a good fit, isn't it?
It is.
And we make a variety of other nurses' watches as well, which are sold through jewellers and so forth.
These are the ones down this other end here.
Yeah. So there's a range of silver ones, gold ones. We make nurses' watches with lights. And we make our analogue plain nurse's watch. We put it, the second hand, we do a double-ended second hand, so it's twice as fast for the nurse to time, if they're timing pulses and so forth. They don't have to wait for the second hand to go round.
That's pretty clear.
It goes right across, yeah.
And there's 38,000 registered nurses.
Yeah, that's with the Nurses Association. That's quite a few, isn't it? Plus there'll be a few more in rest homes and so forth.
Then you've got these other ones down here, which they look pretty smart too.
Yep, and they're plain silver nurses' watches, the traditional type. And we do spare parts. We import and distribute spare parts if people need spare parts as well.
Is that sort of flat piece, is that just a brick? Would you put your name on there? Would you engrave your name?
Yeah, people can get them engraved, yeah. Yeah. That way the nurses can remember their name as well as the patients.
Except they see it upside down, which is really confusing.
Yeah, so, no.
Now, tell me about this magnificent piece.
We brought in a museum piece, and this is quite different, this clock, because to look at it just looks like an old clock, but it's actually made out of one solid piece of timber, and about 1890 that was carved out, so that's pretty cool. That's amazing. Yeah, it is.
And it still works?
Yeah, definitely.
Well, you would make it work anyway.
No, they still work. Yeah, it's a fascinating clock. So we're at Cavendish Road, 150 Cavendish Road, Old Timers Clock Museum. You buy online from us at oldtimers.co.nz.
Not that you are an old-timer.
No, you're the old-timer, man.
They're on time at Cavendish. As he said, it's the Old Timers Clock Museum in Cavendish Road. Give them a ring if you get confused, 352 9064. And what a superb thing to be doing the breast cancer fundraising. Our congratulations to him.
If you want to look elegant, go to Vivacious in Nottingham Avenue in Hallsville. Hi, Viv.
Hi, how are you? And we'll help you, Jeff. We will help you. Talk to us because we know our stock.
Absolutely.
It is it's a well-stocked shop, but we can help you, and that's the main thing too. Lots of great looks. Can we put together some really cool looks? A beautiful, just a nice restyled jacket here. You could wear a mesh jacket over. I've put a wee silver trench over the top, so just giving that nice sort of wee look there as well.
Very smart.
We also do a great range of like $90 dresses as well too, and they're always changing, so we've always got different ones coming through, and some of them are a little bit shorter, but we're getting a few through with a bit more length in them as well. But this gorgeous Canterbury purple is beautiful, really stunning.
Cocktail frocks?
Yes,
okay.
party dresses.
Party dresses.
Weddings, just dress them up, dress them down. Beautiful French little wee cardi here, long line cardi. I put a little red sail merino underneath it, but you could go with different colours or do trousers with that as well too. But very nice, and also really good that it teams up the chocolate. So the chocolate goes really nicely with the black there.
I was going to say that it's unusual with that.
And black lifts the browns, which is really nice as well. Just putting underneath here, I've just got a wee merino tunic dress, and then I've got the gorgeous jacket here.
Wow,
it is
that
beautiful.
Is different.
I've got one left in a 14, and it laces up through the back. Really nice style to it. It really is just a beautiful, cool jacket on as well too. So there's always different pieces that we have in store. Yeah. The blues that are coming through are really lovely, are really, really nice. This is a wee Mesop layering piece, and it is one of the Australian ranges. It's just a, there's no seams, and it's just a really beautiful wee range. And just teamed up with a little wee soft military type little jacket there as well. And of course, add jewellery and bits and pieces that can finish off, and add tights there, just a job for style there in the tight there as well.
I like the military look.
It's very cool, yeah. Some sail, this is our sable and minx wee sail merino here, and we have this in the purple. There's a few different colours, obviously split sizes and things like that, but there's quite a good wee range of that range, and just a layering piece underneath there as well. It's, you know, there's always different colours of those as well. And that wee dress is down to 95, so great there.
Mix and match.
Yep. Again, another wee merino tunic dress there as well too, and I've just teamed up with one of our good wee stripies underneath and a Briarwood sail bag there. And also we've got in some new Ponte pants from Alibi. This is a great range as well. And they do, this is a really nice style, a little bit shorter in the legs, so it's a great one if you're not too, you know, not too tall, so it's a really nice style. We have it in the grey, sort of greeny colour here, and also in just in the plain black as well.
So when you say Ponte pants, are they like the jeans, or am I...
No, it's not. No, and it's quite a heavy fabric.
Right.
It does wear very nicely as well. A beautiful wee layering piece here, just with the butterfly piece, and then we belt it through underneath, and just a very skinny pant there with a wee bit of detail on it as well. And again, there's a wee sail one there as well. So lots of different looks.
Warmth with elegance.
Absolutely, yeah. Some nice, you know, there's gorgeous wee colours and different looks there we've got that you can come on out and see us. Saturday we're open 9 till 3, and also Friday, Thursday till 6:30 as well. So come on out and see us.
So that's your late night on
Yes,
Thursday.
it is, yep.
There, of course, you will find all this at Vivacious, 55 Nottingham Avenue in Hallsville, telephone 322 6126. Today is no exception, and Linda never lets us down from the footwear outlet. She's got some fabulous shoes. Welcome.
Thank you. Thanks, Jeff. Yeah, well, look, it's really hard to just select a few things to bring in here because our range is quite extensive. We've got our sale on, and we're busy.
Good, that's good to hear.
Well, it is. We're always busy, but we're especially busy when we've got our sales. So
well, that's good to know.
Don't delay. We've got nice styles, and there's a few more things arriving as well. So perhaps we could just have a look at some of the things that we've got.
Absolutely. Start with the boots, because I think last time we didn't quite get that covered.
No. Well, these boots that I've got here are in my $79 selection. They're not leather. They're a synthetic, but... Okay. Boy, do we sell a lot of them.
I'm sure you would.
We really do. The price is fantastic, $79. They're comfortable. They're very versatile. Actually, look at this cute one. You can fold this one up too and have it as a longer boot as well if you wanted to have that. But what a popular style. So is this. We just sell truckloads of these. And
so even that's synthetic, that one?
Yeah, I know. You just wouldn't think it, would you?
No,
elastic in the gusset at the back here for those with the athletic calf.
Yes.
Of which, you know, a lot of us are.
Indeed.
This little boot at the front, boy, that is so popular. We've had to just buy heaps more of this stock. It's Velcro. It's got a little Velcro opening on it, so it's nice and easy to get into.
Very stylish.
It is.
Extremely stylish.
Well, it's really versatile. Beaut with your leggings and jeans. It's just great. I've teamed these up with scarves too, which will be in our sale. And before I forget, 20% off all our slippers.
Wow. Now, of course, wintertime is slipper time.
Yeah, it is. And slippers are big business for us. It's a very important part of our business. And people forget about them. They're really important. You know, it's something that you wear every day, and you wear them all year round, a lot of people do.
Probably going to put you on the spot. 20% off, roughly, what would we be paying?
Well, yeah, you are putting me on the spot. I'm hoping that's what
but a good price.
Yeah. You know, $30 for our most popular one, probably, even a wee bit less than that, really. Just quickly looking along at everything else here is leather. Yes. All these shoes, a whole range of boots now. Some of our customers have been in looking for this little boot here, and red is really popular. We said we couldn't get any more, but we have. We've managed to source some more, and we're putting them out.
It's always the way, isn't it?
It is. We're putting them out in our sale at $119. It's always the way.
That is a very stylish shoe, and of course I love these ones in the front.
Yeah, that's our Padders range. Fantastic leather, comfortable, really excellent quality.
So you're paying
good
just
size.
under 100.
Yeah.
Good size, good prices, and you'll find all this, of course, at the footwear outlet, which is in the Old Mill, in the Kaiapoi Mill, which is in Ranfurly Street in Kaiapoi, and the telephone number there is 327 0576. And with me today, I have Jeff from AA Roofing. How are you, Jeff?
Very good, Jeff. Thank you.
Great. Now, is Dave behaving himself?
I presume he's having a really good time. Last record, he was in Seattle, so we had a bit of a texting conversation a couple of nights ago. So
did we.
He's texting everyone.
And you're looking after the business well.
Yeah, looking after the business and keeping the boys on track, so everything's run smoothly when David comes back.
Great. Now, I suppose you're very busy on roofs, very busy working on chimneys. Is that what you're after at the moment?
Yes, we are extremely busy looking after people and their concerns. If they've got a weak chimney, they think they may need looking at, I'll come around and have a look. And if I think it needs to come down, it's coming down. And ridge repairs, we're doing all that as well. All you need is an EQC number, contact me, and I make it happen.
So you're taking the roofs, you're looking at the ridgings,
yes.
You're looking at the individual tiles.
Tiles, we're replacing tiles. We take the chimney out, we take it right down to the ceiling level, put a big concrete cap on top, and replace all the tiles on your roof. And we check everything over on the roof at the same time, so that any other cracked tiles, we'll replace it while we're there on the job.
OK, now looking at chimneys, what happens inside between the roof and the floor? I mean, can they be weakened as well, or...?
Well, down to the floor level, they can go from right down to the floor level. And if that's going to be an issue, then it has to come right down. But we have to get proper consent from an engineer to take it right down to your floor.
Okay.
And that means taking the whole thing out, re-timbering the structure, re-jibbing that whole wall out again.
So it would be easier on an external chimney than it would be on an internal one?
Yes, yeah, it is. It is. Different chimneys have different little problems involved, especially on the very older homes where the big double chimneys they have, which probably run for about a mile if it's a two-storey house, you know.
Right. Let's have a look at some of the work that you actually do on this. Right, and now, this is what, a tile roof?
It's a tile roof, your normal tile roof that's very popular in Christchurch, and that's when your ridge caps are blowing out on the sides there. Through this earthquake damage, that's the repair we've done. So we've re-cemented, and that's our mortar system we put around all the caps and over everything else. So it makes it all weather tight, so nothing's going to get in over the winter months.
Right. So there must be an awful lot of weight in those particular tiles.
There's an extreme amount of weight. If you kind of look at 10 square metres, you're probably looking at a tonne when it's actually wet.
Right. OK, but so therefore it's essential that they be looked after and cared for.
All the time.
And you're going to do that, Jeff. There it is. AA Roof Inspections Limited, telephone 0800 766 378.
This is Rowena. Now, this is Rowena, otherwise known as the Pied Piper, who looks after our children in the holidays.
Definitely.
And still with a smile on her face, absolutely.
We love Kids Fest. Kids Fest that's what we're just going to quickly talk about for the last few bookings that there are left. We've got these they make one of these amazing bookmarks. That's the Kids Fest class, $12 for the class. It's about an hour-long class. And
last chance to book.
Yes, last chance to book.
OK. If we miss out on that one, these are really, really cool.
They are really gorgeous.
Now, what we've done is just strung together randomly a few selections just so we can show you them. So they've got, apart from the one that I've just dropped off the bottom there, you've got the beads and stuff here. So you can mix them up, obviously, a bit better than we've done here. But there's a cat, and the one you can't see that I've palmed is actually a black cat, which is my favourite, and I'm going to give you some money for that in a minute. All right, a train, a car.
Yes.
A teddy bear, he's so cute. A wee dog, a wee sort of terrier.
Yes.
A love heart. A plane, they are so cool. A train, now obviously, and the whale.
Yep.
And there's even, what we didn't show you because I just dropped it off the end of it, was the rugby ball, which is very cool. So if the kids have missed out on these at all the school holidays, we can get into these.
Absolutely, yeah, and all the kits as well. We have a really great array of things for children. You never run out of bits and pieces for them to do. So there's a kit that makes this beautiful necklace here, the bubble necklace, and then the one beside that you're holding is the charm necklace, our most popular kit of all time. And then this last one here, which is the treasure cuff, that's a fabulous kit too, for a bit older child, really.
OK.
Then we have these. I haven't shown these on TV before. They're bone fish. They're about 80 cents each. They're utterly gorgeous.
Yes.
And boys love these as well as girls. And they thread onto leather, so they're quite a nice chunky bead. You can make gorgeous necklaces, bookmarks, keychains. cell phone tags, all of those things, and it gives children, you know, it's another whole element for children to play with, and they love to touch them and then make something with them.
They do feel really good. I love the orange bit.
Oh, no, they're really gorgeous.
All right, and the price is very reasonable.
Yes, they are.
On to tubes.
On the tubes, yes, the great tube. They're three for $12 or $4.90 each, and we have literally hundreds of colours. We have the best range in New Zealand of seed beads, and if you're looking for something special, but these are the ones that we think that are great for children, and these are the ones that they always choose. So we have a huge array of those, and then also, which I haven't brought, are the treasure tubes.
Okay, now you can thread those onto ribbons, onto wires, and you've got all of that stuff.
Every single thing that you need, yes.
Create a completely different look, and what a great reasonable gift idea too.
Oh, really great birthday present, yes.
Yes, and the hours are quiet while the kids are working on it. Thank you, Rowena. Beads Unlimited on the corner of Innes Road and Cranford Street. Yes, it is the one that used to be in the Arts Centre, now safe in their location where they are, and the phone number is 379 5126.
You don't normally think of mowing and doing hedges at this time of year, but it's actually a very important time. Edgeware mowers and chainsaws. Andrew, tell us why it's such an important time.
It's important because if you wait until the springtime when the growth actually hits, a couple of things happen. One, it's going to cost you more.
Yes.
Two, you're going to be in a queue because everybody thinks of the thing at the same time, and therefore you're just in a waiting list when your grass is growing like flat out. So we can take care of all that for you now, okay? All it takes is one simple phone call. Okay. Give us a call. We pop round and pick up your mower for you. We can service it. It'll save you money. And then when the season kicks off in a couple of months' time, because really, let's think about it, we're only a couple of months away from the season kicking off, then it's all ready to go. There's no wait, no delay, it's all done. So it's a win-win for everyone. It keeps us busy, saves you money and time.
So in other words, you go out to the shed, give you a ring first, make sure that your lawnmower and your hedge cutters and your edge trimmers are sent to you to get serviced.
Yep, that's the one. Yep, all it takes is a phone call. Just make a phone call and then just give us a buzz. Tell us where to pick them up from. We can pick them up from your work if you're out of town or whatever, and you want to bring it into work. We can meet you at work and get out of your car, or we can, you know, pick it up in your back shed, your back veranda, wherever it is. Just call us. It's all it takes is just a phone call.
I know from personal service, you do a very good job.
Thank you.
Now, when you get the mower in, what do you do? Okay,
it's a full service. It's not just a winter thing where we just do the quickie and send out the door. It's a full checkover. For example, the real mower here has an 18-point checklist. You probably can't read it very well there, but that's a check sheet that our workers go by. There's 18 points which we have to check over, and that includes a full sharpen and set, oil change, new spark plug, air filter service. If we find anything untoward over and above what we consider to be a basic service, we give you a phone call and price it up for you, and you can make arrangements to either do it there and then on the spot to save yourself time and money, or do it in the future just for planning ahead, depending on how serious the job happens to be.
Sure.
So we do it at a set price. Okay, there's three main mowers. There's the old hand push mower, the old wee small one. They're $50.
Okay.
We do what we call a rotary mower. It's the one with the wheels and the blade that goes round and round. Okay, they're $85.
Just a point. Do you usually need to replace the blade or sharpen it?
It depends on how bad it is. With the blade, okay, this is if you're doing it yourself. Okay, quite often what'll happen, people will say, "Well, I just want to sharpen it," but the edge on here, which does all the throwing of the grass, okay, it will wear through and eventually wear off. So it could need replacing, but we can look at that for you or point you in the right direction. So,
and Andrew, not only mowers but also hedge trimmers, which do tend to get blunt, which are an essential part of keeping hedges and bushes trimmed.
Very much
and
so.
Your prices, I know, are excellent, and your service is absolutely exemplary.
Yep, very much so. We strive on that.
Thank you, Andrew. So therefore, for your service for your mowers and hedge trimmers, Edgeware Mowers and Chainsaws, and they're situated at 237 Westminster Street, telephone 366 3924. If you want a pork feast, what better place to go to than Fresh Meats on Barrington? Hi, Glenn.
Hello, Jeff.
I've got my eye on these steak fillets.
That's right. You were looking at that last week.
I was looking at it.
There you go. It's a good supply on the pork ribeye, $14.95 a kilo. Nice, quick, easy, quick pan fry product, that one.
So it's not something you cook slowly, it's a pan fry?
Well, you can do it in the oven, I guess, but it is designed for a pan frying or grilling. But there you go. The pork slices are on special too at $10.95, and we've got the pork chops at the same price, so they're good done in the oven as well. You can always do a roast potato with the pork chops. And we've still got the tender hung rump steak there at $13.95. Remember, we knocked $5 off that last week.
So that's still knocked off. So you've got to say you saw it on CTV.
That's right. CTV special on the rump steak, $13.95. We have got some pork roasts that we're going to look at in a minute, but meanwhile, the family feast is a good idea for the midwinter.
Midwinter, yes.
Yeah.
So what have you got to offer there?
Well, the free-range turkeys there start at $39.95, and they go right up to about a 7 or 8 kilo bird. So
that's a pretty big.
You'll feed over 20 people off a large turkey.
Right.
We've got the tender hung roast beef, $14.95 a kilo. The legs of lamb, family size, at $39.50. We have got half legs, and we've got the full size leg too. So just depending on how many you've
got to think
for.
of the number of people you're catering, don't you?
Right. But we'll help if people want to run it past us.
Okay.
And the roast pork there, that's great for a family feast. Legs of pork there, just $6.95, and the rolled pork, which is a boneless, all got the crackling on, $11.95 on the rolled pork, and we've also got the frozen ducks there if you need something a little bit different for a family feast.
It would be. Now tell me, just going back to these legs of pork again, you have the smaller legs, the larger legs?
Well, that's right. We just cut that to size, so they start from about $15, I suppose, for a good size leg of pork, and then if you've got a smaller family, the rolled pork's always a good option, because they can get those down to about $10 or $12 for a small roast there.
Right, and of course we mustn't forget to mention the fact that you've got your Shoppers Club.
Shoppers Club, yeah, and the free eggs if you spend over $45.
And plenty of parking.
Plenty of parking, post, and
you've got the full works.
Credit card facilities, so it's all available at Fresh Meats.
And there's nothing like, of course, as we know, Glenn, your local butcher.
That's right.
And of course, you'll find Glenn and the team, of course, at Fresh Meats on Barrington, right by Barrington Park, in the Barrington Shopping Centre, and the telephone number is 332 8450.
A leader in fashion, Diane. You're right there. Look at this.
Thank you.
Look at the stuff.
It's gorgeous, isn't it? This is nice.
Now, does that make a statement or what?
Yeah, and I've brought in a beautiful little bag to go with it. So we have other cheetah bags, other leopard bags. See the little scarf, you can put the hat. We've got the little leopard hats, so very, very pretty.
As long as you want to stand out in the crowd, you're there, aren't you?
These are fun. We've got quite a few different designs. Some of the ladies actually just wear them as dresses, Rob.
They would.
Yeah, they don't worry about it being a jacket or a coat, because we do have the short ones as well, so just to the hips with the tie belt. So you can see how pretty they look. Yeah.
Absolutely brilliant. Shall I put that down the bag?
Okay, so this one, I'll give you the bag too, Rob, just the front one. Yep, that's it. So this one here is a lovely winter jacket, so beautiful colour, nice to wear, just teamed it with a scarf. You've got to have a black scarf, grey scarf, so yeah, it's just mix and match there.
The jeans?
Yeah, and the jeans, you can put it over jeans, tights, leggings. Yeah,
it'd be warm as toast for this time of year.
Very nice. This one's a gorgeous suit. I think this is just delightful, just the work in it, the shaping around here. So I've just put a little clutch here just to show different accessories with it, putting a little bit of the grey and black. That's real smart, isn't it?
So
very smart.
You're just taking your knowledge and giving it to other people. It's very big of you.
Yeah, I try. You try, don't you? So I showed the tunic last week with the red and with the silver, and this was the other one I mentioned. So these scarves are so pretty and got the multicolours, and this one's got the little bit of gold with the mauves and pinks.
And what you're wearing, of course, is stunning.
Yes, yeah, this was one of ours as well. So we had these. Yeah, and then what I've done here, this is the merino, just pop the merino, don't know if the purple's over your layer, or you can layer down this way so today to keep warm.
That's snuggly, isn't it?
Snuggly, yeah, snuggly's the word. Like it. Little black dress, here we go, little Audrey Hepburn dress, a little LBD, and just put a little throw. Now, this is one of these you can knot here, you can throw it up across like this, and it's such a beautiful shade.
No, it is.
Yeah, that's a very unusual. It's sort of not blue and it's not purple. Okay, so here, just a little black skirt with the flare around the bottom and a little tie jacket. Put the little coloured piece, you can put whatever colour underneath, and then just pop your beads around your neck. Because as I always say, it's definitely accessories that just make it. Finishing touch.
It is. It makes something looks good to look fantastic.
little tunic here that can be worn. I've just kept that plain to show you. Can be worn with anything. Okay, that's a very pretty one. That's the grey tunic with a scarf and another very pretty handbag. Yeah.
And of course, they just keep coming.
Yeah, beautiful shades there with that one. Putting the teal.
And black, you can never go wrong with black, can you? Diana, fashion and style, sizes 10 to 20, and of course, very affordable prices. Innes Road, number 416 Innes Road, St Albans, or ring 386 35 88.
Kirk's Quality Cars. With me today. Hi, Mike.
How are you?
Hello, Anne.
Hi.
Now, you'd like to say something?
Yeah, it's great to be here, Jeff. And I wouldn't normally do this, but this is an unusual situation. I'm just here to actually say a big thank you to all the car dealers, mainly through the South Island, but also up as far as Auckland, who have just been giving me huge support over the last year. And people may or may not know the circumstances, but it just had to be said, they just had to be thanked. So everyone who rings me, calls in, emails me, it's just been brilliant. So that's all I wanted to say before I hand over to Mike and he can run through some cars.
Yeah.
Well done. Yeah. Well done. Just stay here with us. Now, Mike.
Yes.
Let's see some of the cars that you've got and
let's have a look.
Let's talk about some of the deals that you have.
We got deals for you, Jeff. Have we got deals for you?
Great. I'm looking forward to it now.
This is a 2000 Suzuki Alto. And it's the 1 litre, but it's still very, very peppy. It's low K at 70,000 Ks. New Zealand new, and at the moment we've got that on the market for $5,990, and it's a great car to just jump in and get around the city at the moment. Okay. Brilliant on fuel, good boot space, very spacious. Even someone like me, who's over 6 foot, can fit in it.
Right.
So that's a brilliant wee drive around car. So brilliant for anyone, really.
And good suspension.
Good suspension. There we go.
What's next?
This is a 1997 Toyota Starlet. Also done 70,000 Ks. It's 6,990 at the moment. It's 1,300. And these cars are brilliant for either a second car for a family that want a smaller car, or a first car, or even one of those cars you just want to get in and have as a runabout.
Low Ks for a car of,
997. Yeah, it's been well looked after as well. An immaculate condition. We haven't touched it. All we've done is washed it and then put a bit of tyre black on the wheels, and it's good to go.
So you present your cars well, obviously.
Of course. This is a 2000 Legacy. It is the Lancaster 6, so it is the 6-cylinder. It's the 3 litre, so it's the up model. It's got your nice alloys. It has done 52,000 K, so it's very low mileage, and it's very comfortable, and it's got the electric seats as well. So it's got your few added features in it. They are got a big boot space in them, and it's very comfortable. It's got the sort of velvety seats, so when you sit in, you feel like you're being pampered.
So you've got a good car. So there's no sort of cranking the seat forward. You can bring it forward or up the back.
Exactly. And this is a 2002 Honda Fit. It's the 1500 model, so it's the sports version. It's got your wee alloys and your skirts. It's got a 7-speed auto, so when you're in drive, you push that button, you've got 7 gears to play with. Very racy, very comfortable to get into. They are very good for people who have sore backs. Anne's been driving one around as well, not at the moment, but she has had them in the past, and she's had them when she's had sore backs. They've got massive boot space, and they're very, very economical.
Looks brilliant. There we go. So Kirk Quality Cars.
Yep.
And price and financing always a breeze.
Always applicable. Always
and
there.
Cars always brilliantly presented.
Exactly.
Thanks. Here we go. Kirk Quality Cars. You'll find them at 231 in Colombo Street, Beckenham. Beside Countdown, telephone 337 1719. I memorised that.
You did very well.
Thank you.
Lovely people, aren't they?
Delightful.
Actually, I'd be very tempted to come back and have another go tomorrow. What do you reckon?
I think we might. I think we'll have to, Rob, don't you?
Done. Right, we'll be back same time tomorrow. Until then,
have a good evening.
From him and I, bye now.